Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Weight Loss Center. One-stop shopping for all your health and fitness needs. You want to run faster, you want to jump higher, you want to throw harder, you want to lose weight, you want to lose weight fast. It's all here in one protocol. Why? Because it's right. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Sugar is essential to all human life. It feeds the entire body and specifically the brain. Okay? That's a fact. Scientific fact, you cannot get away from that. You cannot get away from that. Now, I just got in from a bike ride. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. I have all my reflector stuff on. 20 miles, it's not even 6 o'clock. Guys, all fueled on sugar / carbs / glucose / fructose / sucrose. I mean, we can go right down the list. Guys, there's no way around it. That's the True Power lemonade. For every 10 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. It can be squeezed or put out of a plastic bottle. And 2 tablespoons of agave nectar. It's delicious. It's the most amazing fuel, especially, guys, when you're working out. If you're going to run a marathon, you can't have eaten, 10 bananas before you start. But you eat all your bananas the day before and the weeks before and all months before. So you're jacked with glucose, okay? But on the day of the race, you're just sipping lemonade the whole way. Okay? Anyway, different story. Actually, it's pretty close. Sugar. Sugar is the bad guy. Sugar is the bad guy in today's society. It's not right, but that's the way it is. Excuse me. Little allergy thing going on. It's beautiful out there. I love the fall in the Northeast. It's just beautiful. I can't imagine ever moving out of the Northeast permanently where we don't have the change of seasons in the fall especially. If we ever shovel snow again, it'll be too soon, but I digress. I'm getting off. Anyway, senior citizen, just had a birthday. Do 20 miles on a bike before 6 o'clock in the morning. It's not even, the sun hasn't even risen yet. I'll do another 20 this afternoon. Guys, this is the only way to go. I'm probably, who can tell? But I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm probably the healthiest senior citizen in the world. Okay? I'm never sick. My LDLs, my cholesterol, my hemoglobin, everything is just extraordinary. 95% fruits, vegetables, and sugar. Now, the agave is the processed sugar that I use. If you want to use table sugar, be my guest. This is blasphemous, isn't it? You guys are just saying, what are you, nuts? We're going to be diabetic in no time? Guys, that's a myth. It's not the sugar that's the bad guy. It's the fat. And I've done this on diabetes videos and all that. If you're interested, go back and look at them. They're all there. Getting off the subject a little bit. Okay? Sugar, guys, is a nutrient. Everybody says it's worse than coffee. No, not. Caffeine is an amphetamine, and caffeine is a neurotoxin, meaning it's toxic to the neurological system. Caffeine is hideous if you get it from tea, if you get it from coffee, if you get it from Red Bulls, if you get it from 5-hour energies, you are ruining your entire composition with caffeine. It's as much a drug as heroin. Oh yeah? All you guys that are doing 5, 6, 8 glasses of coffee a day, okay? Try to go one day without it. Don't tell me you're not withdrawing. Don't tell me you don't have withdrawal symptoms. Don't tell me you don't have blinding headaches. Don't tell me you can't get out of bed. There's no lethargy. Don't tell me you're going to sink into depression. You're not going to sink into depression. You absolutely are. It's just as much a drug as heroin, cocaine, or anything. Okay? Now, sugar is not a drug. Sugar is a nutrient. Sugar is in mother's milk. Is caffeine in mother's milk? No, don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Now, every single one of the trillion plus cells, hundreds of trillions, who knows? Nobody really knows how many cells are in your body. It's in the trillions for sure, above trillion. Every single one of those cells is made up primarily of glucose. What's glucose? Sugar. Okay? There is one thing and one thing only that feeds the brain. Glucose / sugar. Guys, that's a fact. You can take that to the bank. And if you are on one of these low carb, low sugar, no sugar diets, when I say sugar, I'm not necessarily talking table sugar. I'm talking the sugar from fruit, the sugar from vegetables. Carrots are chock full of sugar. Okay? And guys, if we think sugar in that regard, guys, I eat more sugar in one day than a paleo tool will eat in 6 months. And any paleo tool that wants to go into ketosis and challenge me to a bike ride, I'm as lean as, by the paleo system, all the sugar that I eat, all the fruit I eat and everything, I should weigh 3,000 pounds. Guys, I'm lean as. I'm in my 60s. You don't want to see me without my shirt on. My daughter, my wife would disown me. Okay? But anyway, that's not the point. The point is you've been sold a bill of goods. And I'm going to tell you, 99% of these keto experts don't even know what they're talking about. They read a book and they think, ooh, I can make some money doing this. And that's all it is. I say eat your fruits and vegetables. They say buy my supplements. That's what they're doing. Anyway, where was I? Sugar, 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 carbs, glucose, carbohydrates from grains, fructose, carbohydrates from sugar, sucrose, table sugar, okay, which is nothing more than sugar cane all chopped up. It is a green plant. Now, there's lots of plants that you can't, cocaine, cocoa, and all this sort of stuff that could be harmful if you, I get it. This is not, guys. It's just not. It's been the villain, made to be the villain, because when you combine it with fats, when you eat donuts, when you eat cheesecake, when you eat chocolate pies, chocolate eclairs, things like that, with all that fat in it, that is the problem. It's not the sugar. And these keto paleo tools that say eat more fat to lose fat is just dumb. And if you're going to fall for that, now listen to what they say. Eat fat to lose fat. Stop. Stop. Anyway, we're off the subject about fruit. Now, when you go into the hospital for anything, COVID, your diabetes, you broke a leg, you got in a car, anything, what do? They put you on an IV. What's in the IV? It's a glucose drip. They are mainlining you sugar. Now, good friend of my mother's, a senior citizen in her 80s, got COVID. Okay, she's fine. Okay, but she spent about 8 weeks in the hospital on a drip, on an IV drip. She was bored to tears. She's a smart lady. It wasn't life-threatening, but they quarantined her in the whole 9 yards. Okay? One day, she asked the doctor, she said, seriously, can we take this IV out? What would I have to eat? What would I have to eat to equate what's in this drip? And he said, quote, broccoli, potatoes, rice, and sugar. It's glucose. Glycogen stores, that is what an endurance runner lives on. The greatest runners that ever lived, the Kenyan national runners, Extraordinary, extraordinary athletes that have been wiping out the entire world in the international running. What do they eat? Literally, all they eat is this mush porridge called ugali. And what's in ugali? 100% corn. You check out where corn is on the glycemic index. All the paleo guys say you don't eat it. Dr. Greger, don't eat it. As the Kenyans run by you, running backwards and laughing at you. That's all they eat. Guys, sugar rules. Sugar rules. You cut the carbs out of your diet at your own peril. You can't think because you're getting no food for the brain. Every cell in your body is dramatically depleted. It's the worst thing you can do. Sugar for the win. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.